Courage is born of duty. You are courageous when you act rightly as the circumstances demand. To fail to act is to be cowardly. We say David was courageous because he stood to act in defense of God's honor. Twice, this is reflected in the text we have read. David tells Saul the king, "This uncircumcised Philistine has defied the armies of the living God." And to Goliath, David also says, "I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." Now, these armies that David refers to are the ragtag, poorly trained, poorly armed, and poorly led soldiers of Israel. They were not only few, but also thoroughly afraid. But David was able to perceive them through God's eyes, that they were not weak but strong. They were not few but many. They were glorious and mighty with God's help, regardless of how they perceived themselves or how their enemies perceived them. David was able to perceive that their welfare reflected God's honor. Now, let me tell you this. This is no ordinary God. He is the living God. David is contrasting him against the lifeless gods of the Philistines. This is God who is Yahweh, the God who is, who was, who ever will be, immutable and perfect. This is the Almighty Yahweh, the God of gods, the Lord of lords. It is he who is the commander and captain of the armies of Israel. From David's perspective, therefore, to defy this army is to mock the glory and the honor of their captain and commander. And that is why David acted. Praise the Lord.